put it into digital. Now, he didn't give a time frame, right? And I can tell you that you guys know what a progress bar is?
Yes.
For a long time, the progress bar was very small, right? Like it took a while to make progress on that. But what it did is it reframed what we thought was possible. So what we started doing was there were all these books in the public domain being scanned, and we're like, well, let's put those on. Those are books, right? And so we kind of expanded what we did. And so we started off when we launched Kindle, we had 90,000 books on it, right? Respectable, right? Useful. By the time I left Amazon, we had that stuff that she's standing next to that she's got. Does anybody know what that is? That's right. This is the code, all of it that they wrote to get Apollo 11 to the moon. Right? They just printed it out on green bar. You guys know what green bar is? It's so awesome talking to you guys. Like, I have to explain it. Like, you guys know what a floppy disk is?
Yeah.
I was in a meeting once where it was kind of a funny story where we had something like this projected up there, and we had I think Microsoft or PowerPoint. And you know the save icon?
Yeah.
It's a floppy disk, right?
Yeah.
There was somebody in the room that knew it meant save, they just didn't know what that was, right? So, and they were, needless to say, a little bit more younger than me. So Margaret Hamilton, as a working mother in the 1960s, she programmed the spaceship. She did the entire program on 2 megabytes of storage. So do you understand how amazing that is? They got to the moon on stuff that is basically, this device has probably more than 2 megabytes of storage on it, all that, right? It is amazing what they did with so little. They actually programmed that programming on they hard-coded it. So you guys know what hard-coding means, or you guys, some of you software engineers? It's when you like code something and you can't change it really easily, right? They literally hard-coded it. They basically took pieces of copper wire and looped it around in certain ways where it was literally the programs could only run at that specific order set, right? That's how incredibly basic this technology was. She received the Presidential Medal of Freedom. What I'll tell you about, hopefully I can play this, is these small details matter. She wrote an error handling routine that basically allowed, when they were landing the Apollo 11, to handle a stack overflow of the computer and reset itself, right? Which sounds like very kind of whatever. If this program hadn't worked, they would have crashed the lunar lander, right? They would have lost control over guidance, okay? And this happened, and she's the one that coded it and basically prevented the lunar lander from crashing on its descent to the moon, right? So I'm going to play, if I can, the YouTube video from that. Now I want you to listen. I'll hear it in a second.
Okay, we're good.
You guys hear that?
Like that right on real that.
When they said 1201, that was an error that popped up that said this thing had overflowed, and the program that you'd written basically took care of the error and handled it. It's like the first uses of error handling in computer science that really, really matter. It saves people's lives, right? She wrote that. It's incredible. So details matter in technology. Especially in healthcare technology. It's hard to get past what you know in technology. So you guys know what these are? Yeah, these are
Yeah.
computers,
Yeah.
right?
Big boys.
That's how computers used to work.
Civil War.
All right, here's a quote from Popular Mechanics in 1949. Computers of the future may have only 1,000 vacuum tubes. Woo! And perhaps only weigh 1.5 tons. Right? Now it fits in your pocket. Like that isn't even, like that computing power is like 1,000 of what you have in your pocket right now. It's just, I bet you wish you were looking at it right now, right? There is no reason for any individual to have a computer in their home. You guys know who Digital Equipment Corporation is? You know that company? Anybody? Yeah, there's a reason why. Okay. It's hard to get past what you see in technology. Do you guys know who these two people are?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bill Gates and Steve Jobs.
No, it's not Bill Gates.
Oh.
Steve Jobs and Wozniak.
Oh yeah, that.
All right. Here's the best quote I've ever seen about Steve Jobs. Get your feet off my desk. Get out of here. You stink, and we're not going to buy your product. So that's this guy named Joe Keenan, who's president of Atari, telling Steve Jobs that he's not going to buy his stupid little computer that he just invented, the Apple II, right?
Sorry.
And why? Because he couldn't get past how these guys looked, right? He couldn't get past the whole concept of like, you know, these two people are actually geniuses, and they've invented something truly novel and unique. Things are also accelerating. These are adoption curves. So this is how quickly technology has been adopted. So you look at the left-hand side in 1900, that's the telephone. Look at that. Can you guys see this little dot here? Right, and it's down the line. That's how long it took for telephones to be adopted, right? Now look at the right-hand side, the internet. Look how fast that's been adopted. It's almost vertical, right? So new technologies are being adopted by humans very, very quickly. Here's the problem we're running into, though, is it's getting hard for humans to keep up. So if humans are this adaptable, we move in a straight line in terms of our ability to absorb and understand things. Technology moves in an exponential curve. So what problems do you think might occur because of that? Yeah. The loss of people's jobs and what?
And eventually people will look at the technology. Sure.
Yeah. So, like, it's going to be hard to adapt. Yeah.
People falling behind because they don't understand.
Yeah. People falling behind. What else? Yeah. Sorry. It'll be like Terminator? Okay, I don't know about that. Awesome. So Skynet, yep.
Mass ignorance on how to operate the technology that we own.
Yeah, mass ignorance on how to operate the technology, yep. Yeah, old technology will not work. Like, you know, the thing that I got to tell you is, what do you think that generates? What emotion does that generate?
Anger.
Anger. What else? Fear. Yeah. You guys notice any of that happening these days?
Yes.
Yes.
Parents.
All right, so here's the tech in healthcare. And just to give you guys a sense as to what we're dealing with in healthcare. All right, so healthcare, the United States healthcare system, the system in which you get healthcare, which Providence is a small part of, is $3.2 trillion in size. Okay? That makes U.S. healthcare the 5th largest economy on the planet, just behind Germany. Right? That's bad. Why is that bad? Yep. What? Yeah, so we're supposed to have the best solution. But what is it doing? What does this replace? What does this crowd out? Other things you paid for. How many of you would love to pay, I don't know, half of your future income for healthcare? All right. That's where this is headed. This is not good. And so what my team is focused on is trying to create innovative solutions to keep that from having to happen. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Amazon and how they think. So at Amazon, we were taught to innovate at the end of the value chain. So what does that mean? So you guys know about publishing, right? So there's authors that write books. There's readers like you who consume books, who read books, right? Well, there's all these participants that basically get a book to a customer between the author and the reviewer, right? So the publishers, you guys are familiar with publishers, right? The ones that publish books. There are people who actually distribute books, and then there are folks that are their bookstores, right? You guys know what a bookstore is?
Yeah.
Right. Just check it. They're still bookstores. And what Amazon taught me and my team is you got to think about the people on the end of that value chain are the only ones that really matter at the end of the day. People who create value and the people who consume value, right? So the people who write the books and the people who read the books. Everybody else in that chain is expendable. They can be replaced, right? They can be disrupted. And so what Amazon did was just basically build businesses that did a better job than those folks in the middle of that value chain. Does that make sense? So a lot of people think, so the business I started on, let me start out. So a lot of people think that e-commerce, the ability to sell a book online, was what hurt bookstores. It's actually not true. It really hurt these distributors. So I'll tell you a story. Back in the olden times, when you went to, do you guys know what a Barnes and Noble is?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, Barnes and Noble.
You're with me. You used to go into a Barnes and Noble before Amazon, and if you couldn't find a book, you would go and you would basically say to the helpful clerk there and say, I need a special order a book, and then wait for it. 2 to 3 weeks, you would get that book delivered to that store, and you have to go pick it up, right? It's like very primitive, right? It's like banging rocks together or something, right? Who they were following were these distributors. So what Amazon did is they just put that entire selection online and made it sellable. What really hurt the bookstores was Kindle, because you could get a book in 30 seconds or less, right? So that you no longer, if you wanted to get a book really badly, it was actually more convenient just to get it on your device, right? How many of you guys use Kindle now? Maybe? Yeah? And then how many of you have tried to publish a book? How many of you have written a book? How many of you want to write a book? So did you know that you can go on Amazon today and upload a book and publish it globally within about 3 hours? That's what my team built. And so basically what we did is the same thing that's going to happen in healthcare, which is you've got clinicians and caregivers and patients. And those are the only 2 folks that really matter at the end of the day, right? So this is how my team kind of works. I'm not going to go through this, but what we do is we go and we find these big opportunities for innovation, and we build new technologies around it, and we go invest in new companies, okay? These are some of the companies that we've invested in. These are startups. And these are some of the areas that we're looking at to kind of build new technologies. And the problem that we've got as a health system is you all have a certain expectation of how you're going to live your life digitally, right? So how many of you, let me ask you this, how many of you have used a phone to call anybody about, I don't know, setting up an appointment? You, yeah. How many of you wish you could do that